Hi everyone, my name is Mehdi, or my nickname is Sam. Originally is Sam, so I put it here because the meaning in my language, my country, like Iran, is one meaning is fire, and my last name is Sultan, literally means big, so it's like big fire, so it's kind of related to this event. So I'm doing my PhD in Industrial Engineering Research Group, and my research, as Barak mentioned, is about developing decision model for partnership evaluation. So I decided to partner UBC Career Center and Research Common for this kind of presentation. I want to talk about the 4 different ways that FIREtalks can help you in your career, in your future job. The first one is networking, the second one is the interdisciplinarity, and the third one is innovation, and the last one, presentation. So the first one, the networking. So it's kind of obvious and simple. You are talking and sharing your ideas with graduate students here. They are already your professional network, or they can be your professional network in the future. And the networking in FIREtalks has 3 main advantages. It's authentic. So people mostly here, they are not looking for a job or for sales or anything else that I maybe cannot name them. So people are really interested in the discussion. So it's authentic networking, and often the successful networkings are because of this kind of discussion and rather than trying to get something. And the second thing about the networking here is that it's interdisciplinary, and people in graduate from different faculty, the graduate student, they come here, they try to share their idea, and it's important because as a graduate student at UBC, we are mostly in the same faculty, with the same people, like the same kind of discipline, and sometimes we spend too much time, living and working with the people with the same background and discipline, and even sometimes I spend too much time in my office, and I leave my office consciously and unconsciously. I try to optimize everything and make a decision model for every single thing. And literally, I did for my shopping. So I developed a decision-making model in Excel to optimize my shopping based on the limitation based on what I need, what I have, what I like. So I have this exact scheduling, and I do my shopping in 20 minutes every Sunday even. So that's not practical in every aspect, especially in social. You cannot optimize it. And the other thing is diversity. The good thing about UBC and Canada is really diverse. Like, we have 20% of the graduate students are international at UBC, and we have in total, I think, 10,000 international students from 49 countries at UBC. So that's really something important to use, and I think FIREtalks can provide that networking environment. The second point is about the interdisciplinarity. And the third point is that it doesn't matter if you are, maybe you are an introvert person and you're not comfortable with hanging out with people with different backgrounds, but you can expose yourself to this kind of interdisciplinary environment, like FIREtalks. So you can connect with people with diverse background, especially ethical or international people, because that's not the opportunity I think most people they don't have, and that's something that we have at UBC and in Vancouver, and specifically again FIREtalks. Because when I came here, from Iran, I found that some people are not comfortable, maybe they think I'm dangerous, or they think I'm not open to differences. But at the same time, sometimes I was thinking that the people in North America, they are just looking for their individual interests, not community, not family. But I found that that's not the case. That's just a superficial differences. But at the core, we are all looking for the same thing. The next point is about innovation. So discovering interdisciplinary gaps, and that's the most gaps like in the life and in the world are interdisciplinary. So an interesting area to work, you can share your idea, mix your idea, and create something together by doing something new, and that's the way, that's how nature works. So two different things, they come and mate, and they make something sometimes totally different. And the last point is presentation. You, like at the end, if you want to get your graduate degree at UBC, you need to present your research and idea. So presenting, so because my presentation is about promoting FIREtalks and at the same time career center, so I try to have get 2 minutes extra. So that's just it's not the general. So practicing your presentation is really important. Like, so your idea, you can give and get feedback, and that's really important. So it's not just about reputation. So it's, I think we need to get feedback to improve. And the last point is about discussing about different idea. It's kind of negotiating, looking at, and it's, you will be sometimes surprised to see that you can, people can see from different perspectives, can be other possibility when you are looking at the same topic in here when we are doing a collaborative activity. So thank you for your attention. Thank you actually, and UBC for providing this space, Research Commons, CTLT, and Career Center. So my question for today, the discussion is why networking works, often works, like the science of your graduate student, scientifically, like why networking works. And so you can ask your questions after, and you can connect with us and with me on LinkedIn and Twitter by just searching my name. And I always try to remind myself that when I'm at UBC and I'm struggling with my research and works, that I'm here and we are here. That's the amazing thing, I think, to appreciate every day. So that's my presentation.